after the first date, and like they were talking today about their first date, I actually knew that night there was going to be a wedding someday. I'll never forget Ethan leaning up on the kitchen counter and looking at Tonia with all this love in his eyes, and I went, oh no, this is like the second date, and I think there's going to be a wedding in a few years. So.
Cry, I would tear up right now. Don't cry. Is she crying? What? She was a little emotional. Yes. Want us to wear these? Yes, please.
All of a sudden, Ethan started coming up in conversation a lot when us girls were talking, and we just thought, okay, this might be another crush. But Tonia kept talking about this Ethan guy, and that she really quite liked him. So we encouraged her to flirt it up a little bit, let him know that she was interested. Well, she may have taken her advice a little too seriously, because all of a sudden she told him, and I quote, "How long are you going to flirt with me before you ask me out?"
How do I put my hands? Abnormal. I don't know.
As all this was going on, every time Tonia needed something done with the forklift, Ethan was quick to help out. I just thought he was putting on the extra effort to impress me. Boy, was I wrong.
There you go.
Home hardware was an answer to this mama's prayers, a job that you enjoyed and eventually led you to a godly woman for your life partner. I thank you, Tonia, for asking him out at the garbage bin. Because had you not, you might still be flirting and not actually dating. It's hard to know.
When I found out he and Tonia started dating, I couldn't have been happier for him. I didn't truly realize how Ethan felt until our first time fishing together shortly after. He couldn't wipe a smile off his face talking about the new relationship and the cottage trip that he had just gone on. I knew from that moment on, it was only a matter of time before he proposed.
As a dad, it is with mixed emotions to let go of my daughter into the care of another man. Tonia, I'm sad to let you go, but also filled with joy for you and Ethan.
Is she beautiful, honey? Our little Tawny. So beautiful. Alright. It's so pretty, Tonia. Oh, I love it. It's so gorgeous. It's so long. Look at all those buttons. Those are so pretty. That is so pretty. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yay! Okay, let's go to the church. Yeah. How's it going? How was your morning? You excited? Nervous?
A little bit.
Want to say a bit of a prayer?
I don't know if I can.
Not at this moment.
I hate the fact I can't see you right now.
I know. You want to look so bad, don't you?
Yep.
Not yet. Soon though.
I will never forget the first time I truly noticed you. You talked to me with such compliments that I had to start paying attention. Although I know that isn't how you felt at the time, I started falling for you from that day.
From the first time we met at work, I knew there was something special about you. It's kind of why I would try to talk to you most of the time when I wasn't in the yard.
After our second date, I knew you would one day be my husband.
The second date we had, we went grocery shopping, which is kind of an interesting choice for a second date. But it was the moment I knew I was going to marry you.
Please stand.
From the first awkward date we had to where we are now, I've never felt so whole in my life. Tonia, there are so many things that make it easy to love you. I'll just list a few so we aren't here all day. First off, your never-ending love for Christ makes me strive towards you and Christ even more. Second, your hilariousness. You're the funniest and goofiest person I've ever met. You help me with a good laugh and cheer me up with your goofy side. Third, you are very kind. You're always ready to help someone when they are in need, especially me. And lastly, your extremely good looks. Can't forget about those. I mean, look at you, you're pretty beautiful right now.
I love learning what brings you joy and what makes you the person you are. I have never been happier than I feel when I'm with you. I love your sense of humor and how you never let what other people think of you change the person that you are. I admire the man of faith that you are, and I enjoy seeing that faith grow. You are hardworking, and I love how we can work together, especially when we make meals together. You always boost my spirits when I am down, and handle my constant emotions with so much love and grace.
Thank you for choosing Tonia and Ethan, even before the creation of the world, for bringing them salvation through the sacrifice of your Son.
And now there's a few things I'd like to promise to you. First thing is, I promise to always take care of you and keep you safe to the best of my ability. Second thing, I promise to love you unconditionally no matter what faces us in the future. Third thing, I promise to cheer you up when you are feeling down, whether it be with cuddles or trying to make you laugh. Fourth thing, I promise to be a bit more accepting about your addiction to plants and how much they mean to you.
I promise to encourage you in everything you do and calm you when you are feeling stressed. I promise to walk beside you as we both continue to grow in our faith. I vow to always work on truly listening to you and being ready to go home when your social battery is running low. I will always laugh at your jokes even if I don't always understand them. I promise to love you unconditionally even when life gets hard and forgive no matter what.
I declare that they are husband and wife in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate. And you still be married with a kiss if you like. It is my great pleasure to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Ethan and Tonia Kirkbride.
Even if my eyes are closed, I see you.
But I just have a little bit of advice about Ethan and Tonia. Today you tied a very special knot called marriage. And just like you tie a knot to hold your lure onto the first fishing line, tie your married life securely with God and as the center, and the knot will never come loose.
Tonia and Ethan Kirk Prize.
I see you. I see you.
Tonia, as we embark on our new life together, I can't wait to see what God has in store for us in the future years to come. Whatever it may be, I'll always be by your side.
I'm so excited to wake up to you every morning and just do everyday, ordinary life together. But I am most excited to be called yours and you be called mine. I love you.